Morning everyone. It's Friday morning, and I'm doing a video today that's been requested by Brian, and I just want to say hello to Brian quickly and his family. Hi guys, hi everyone. Hope the kids are well, and hopefully see you all soon. So yeah, the story today is about a guy called Mad Max. And I was in prison with this guy in Belmarsh in 1991 and 1992, I think. So yeah, 30 years ago. It's a bit of a sad story, really, because two people lost their lives. Well, three people, really, and all the other people that were affected. So, so I'm going to try and do my best with this one. I was in Belmarsh, either doing a sentence or on remand back then. I can't remember, but I was in there, and I was quite friendly with this guy Max. Max was British, but he was a British Nigerian guy, and he had family, a wife, children, all that sort of stuff, you know, in-laws, he was a normal everyday guy. So basically, this was a big story back in the day in the South London press. What happened was he was in there for murder because he decapitated someone. So basically, the story was in the paper. Well, I didn't get the story from the paper actually. I got the story from Max himself. But I'll give you an idea of what actually happened. Basically, his wife was having an affair, unbeknown to him, obviously. He's come home one day, unannounced, and he's caught his missus in bed with another man. And obviously, from his culture, this wasn't acceptable. This wasn't acceptable to him. And you've got to remember, in crimes of passion and stuff like that, people do things maybe that they wouldn't normally do. So basically, what's happened is he's killed his wife, and he's killed the boyfriend, the man she was having an affair with. And as far as I know, he's buried the bodies and stuff like that. Yeah, chopped them up, buried the bodies. I don't know where he buried them, but I do know when the murder investigation got underway and they raided his house, as far as I know, they found his wife's head in a box in the wardrobe in the bedroom. So he was basically banged to rights, really. So he was remanded into Belmarsh Prison, maximum security, on the same wing as me. I think I was there when he got there, and I became friendly with him. And so yeah, he was telling me he was going out on a visit one day. I think I was going out on a visit. I think it might have been Brian coming to see me. He was a member of my family. So he was going out on a visit, and he was telling me it was his in-laws coming to see him. And I was like, your in-laws? I was thinking, didn't you just kill your wife? Why would they be coming to see you? But he was explaining to me, in his culture, she was in the wrong. Even though he'd killed her, her parents were coming to visit him because they were sticking by him because they agreed with him. They thought she was out of order for doing that as well. So different strokes for different folks. You've got to remember that cultures in different places around the world are completely different. But so yeah, basically, yeah, he's told me that, and we got on really well actually. He was a well-built guy, stocky, very broad, and I know there's a couple of people on YouTube that remember this guy because at least one person on YouTube that's got a channel was there, a guy called Stephen. I think he was there at the time, maybe other people, but I can't remember right now. So yeah, basically he was worried a lot, but he was having to go under psychiatric evaluation. So the guys from Broadmoor and Rampton, these psychiatrists were coming to visit him, and I remember seeing them because I used to clean the walkways in Belmarsh, and I'd know that it was them coming to visit people, because they'd have their long leather trench coats on and all that sort of stuff. They look more like Gestapo rather than psychiatrists. But he was telling me that he was thinking, because he was on remand, he was thinking, yeah, he's going to get a life sentence and he could be out, after 7 years on a first review, on the life tariff. But this is what was going on in his head, and I was thinking, that's not going to happen. You've killed 2 people. You got caught with a head in your wardrobe of your wife. They're not going to let you out in 7 years. And as far as I know, he's still in there now. So he's possibly maybe 60 or 70 even now, because he was quite a lot older than me at the time. I mean, would have been about 21, 22 at the time, and he was possibly in his 40s. So yeah, but he was a nice guy. I mean, when you were talking to him, you just wouldn't have thought this. That's the thing, you know. So yeah, so eventually he's had psychiatric evaluation and all that, and as far as I know, he's got his life sentence and he's been sent to Broadmoor and then Rampton, I think. And as far as I know, he's still in there. And his name, Mad Max, that's not a name I've made up. That was a name that was given to him, not by the press, but by the screws, the prison officers in and the cons as well in Belmarsh. So he was all right with that name. So there you go. So basically, what happened was I think I got parole on my sentence, or I was released, and obviously he carried on with his life sentence, and I never heard no more about him, and I forgot everything about him until it was mentioned the other day. But I think when I'm thinking about it, I think it was I was in there on a 19-month sentence. I think it was that time. But anyway, guys, this is just a quick one. I'll probably do some other stuff later. There's a few other things I want to say. First of all, I'm feeling a lot better today. I've been a little bit under the weather, with the flu and other stuff playing up, my stomach and that, but it's all seeming a lot better today. I've been suffering a lot of stress. I've been getting a few trolls on my channel, and I don't understand these trolls and what they get out of it. It's just, I don't know where they find the time, because I answer all these comments and messages, and sometimes that takes up all my time, answering them. And I've been answering a lot from these trolls, but what they're doing now is they're opening accounts on YouTube in different names, or there's nothing, you find no information about them, and then they're coming on people's channels, befriending you, and asking you questions, and trying to get you to let your guard down and stuff like that. So really, to me, that's no better than stalking. And the thing with me is I know exactly who one of them is. I know I've got a few more than one troll, but I know who one of them is. But there you go, sad people. And the other thing I wanted to say is I should be flattered, really, that I do have a stalker. I think this person's been trying to get into my Facebook account and stuff like that, but the lengths people are going to these days is absurd, and I really don't know why. And I know it wouldn't be for financial reasons, because I'm on unemployment benefits, so I really don't know what's going on there. But anyway, enough of that. I just want to say I hope you like the story, and I think I am at 200 subscribers today, so that is brilliant, right? Thank you, guys, and you know who you are, who's been watching and subscribing and supporting the channel, and I just want to say thanks to all of you. In general, this experience with YouTube, forget the trolls, I'm just going to ignore them, and get on with it and keep on uploading, and I hope you enjoy my videos. So thanks again, and I'm sending out my love to my family as well, because I'm living like 70 miles away from my family at the moment. So I'll be up to see you soon, because I've got a hospital visit next week nearer to where you are, guys. So all the best, and I'll see you soon. Bye.